What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Jeremy Scott here. Today, we're going to be focusing on static stretching and flexibility. So I'm going to show you 4 different stretches. Okay, these are great stretches. You can do these just consistently throughout the week. You can do these when you're sore. You can do these to increase flexibility in your muscle tissue, increase blood flow, increase circulation. So once again, this is called static stretching. It's very important to incorporate these into your routine on a weekly basis. So I'm going to show you 2 amazing stretches for your upper body and 2 amazing stretches for your lower body. So the 2 for the upper body are going to be for your pecs, which we use to push, and also for your lats, which we use to pull. And the 2 for your lower body are going to be for your quads, which we use to push and extend, and for your hamstrings, which we use to flex and pull. So flexion and extension, upper body pushing and pulling. So whenever you stretch and you're doing static stretching, you just want to try to relax the muscle, try and take some deep breaths, and you want to hold those stretches from anywhere from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. And if you want to, you can hold stretches even longer than 60 seconds, but you want to do 30 seconds minimum. So we're going to go ahead and start with the upper body. Okay, so first one is going to be for your lats. All right, so you're going to have one hand on the ground, and you're going to stabilize with that hand. Okay, and the other hand is going to be on the ball. So the biggest mistake I see when I have people do this stretch is as we extend, because what we're going to do, we're going to push the ball out and across the body. Okay, so biggest mistake I see here, the ball is right here on the forearm and elbow as we stretch, which is okay, but we want to get a better stretch than that. Okay, we want to have the ball right here on the hand. So when I'm extended, this ball should be right here on my hand. So if you're extended and the ball's on your wrist, go ahead and make the adjustment and scooch that ball out. Okay, all the way onto your hand, palm of your hand, fingers in that area, so you can get a better stretch. All right, so, and make sure your head is not up like this, because if your head is up, now we're straining the muscles of the back of the neck. So relax the head, look down towards the ground. And we're going to go ahead and take that ball, and we're going to extend it, our arm out all the way out in front of us. Okay, and you want to have your palm facing up. If you want to get a good stretch right here in your lats, you got to have that palm facing up. All right, our lats internal rotate the arm when they contract. Okay, we want to do the opposite of what they're doing. So we want to external rotate the arm to get a better stretch. So reach all the way out in front of the body, across the body, palm facing up, and round your back like a cat. Okay, we don't want to be arched like this and not resting on your elbow. I want you on your palm, and I want you rounding the back, extending that arm, and palm is going to be facing up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hold that stretch for 60 seconds. So we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's do it. Round that back, relax those neck muscles. Palm is up. Stretching takes a little bit of patience. This is why a lot of people skip it, because you got to just kind of be still, be present, I guess, right? We're always going, always on the go. So stretching is a good time to just slow everything down for a minute. And once again, like I said, it's really good for recovery from your workouts. And it's also good for correcting muscle imbalances. Time, very good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the other side. Once again, this hand is flat on the ground. If you have wrist problems, you can go here on the knuckles, whatever you want. Just don't go on the elbow, because that's not what we're doing here. We need this right here. This is the position that we need to have our arm and hand, get our body in the right position. Once again, we don't want to stretch on the forearm, and you can, but you want to get a better stretch, I need you resting your palm on the ball. So we're going to push out in front of the body and across the body. Notice that, out in front and across. I'm going to hold that for 60 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Round your back like a cat. Very important. That little detail to round the back. Okay. We're not here. You want to get the best stretch in the lat. Round that back. All the way out. Across the body. Palm facing up. And relax. Nice deep breaths. You want to hold this anywhere from 30 seconds to 60 seconds. Today we're doing 60-second stretches. Keep that back in that rounded position. Time. Very good. Those for our lats, our pulling muscles, right? Next, we're going to stretch our chest, okay? So for the chest stretch, I'm going to face this way so you can better see what I'm doing. So what we're looking for on here, once again, one hand is going to be supporting. Other hand is out here to the side, okay? So the position that we want our elbow in, right here, okay? Not up here, not back here. Boom, right here, okay? So we're going to have this right here on the ball. Palm is on the ground. And you're going to bend this elbow and stick your chest out towards the floor, just like you're doing a push-up. Okay? So on this one, we're no longer, on the other stretch we had rounding our back, now we're doing the opposite. Now we're arching the back, sticking your chest out towards the floor. Biggest mistake I see on this stretch is this arm is too far out in front. We got the arm out here. Okay? We're not doing that. Okay? I need your arm right here. Just like I said, right here. Not out here, not down here, right here. But in this bent over position. And another mistake, common mistake I see is here on the elbow. You're just not going to get a good enough stretch if you're here on the elbow. I need you here and bending this elbow, and this is going to help you dip your chest in towards the floor more. And it's going to help you to get a better stretch on the side that we're stretching. So we're going to hold that for 60 seconds. We're going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Bend that elbow. Stick your chest out towards the floor. Hold that. Your elbow should be on the ball. Right? So not here. Need you right here. Elbow on the ball. Dipping your chest out towards the floor. This is for your chest and shoulders. So you should be feeling that stretch right here in the chest and shoulder. If you don't feel it, then you need to make some kind of adjustment. Go over the details that I just went over as far as this arm being here. Right, not on your elbow. Right here. Dip that chest towards the floor. Relax. Breathe. One of my favorite stretches when my chest is sore. after a nice chest workout. We're going to roll it over to the other side. Once again, quick little reminder, not have that ball out here. I see this so often, all the time. No matter how many times I say don't do it, everybody does it. So don't do it. It's a key detail. You're not going to get the proper stretch with this arm extended. This is why I'm emphasizing this. Because I tell people not to do it, and they do it anyways, right after I tell them not to do it. So we're going to hold this 60 seconds. Balls on the elbow, then the other elbow. Stick your chest out towards the floor. 30 to 60 seconds is most effective. 30 seconds, very minimum. Breathe, relax. Very important to stretch daily. Make stretching, even if it's 5 minutes. Remember, a little bit of something's better than a whole lot of nothing. I know sometimes we want to stretch the whole body out and do the whole routine. We're like, I don't have time to stretch, so I'm just going to skip it. Do a little bit of stretching. You can't do all the stretching, that's fine. But if you stretch more frequently, you're less likely to get injured. You can stretch before your workout, after your workout. You do it either or, you can do it both. Time. Very good. So those are our two stretches for our upper body. We got our chest and our back. So two stretches for the lower body. First one is going to be the hamstring stretch. Okay, we're going to go 60 seconds on each hamstring here. So we're going to take your left leg and extend it out. Make sure, okay, you're going to bring your toes all the way back towards your face. Biggest mistake I see on this stretch is this right here. So keep an eye on my ankle. I see the foot go here. And people like to do this because you can stretch further and it feels better, trying to seek the path of least resistance, trying to go for what feels good. Make yourself a little bit uncomfortable. You're going to make more progress in everything you do. So we want to take the foot. It needs to come all the way back. Not just the toes. Sometimes people just bring the toes back. They bring the foot back and they bring the toes back. You need to watch my foot all the way back. Don't bend that knee in order to get a deeper stretch. We want to keep that leg completely locked out. Okay. Flex those quads. We're going to contract the quads, and by contracting the quads, it's going to help us to engage the hamstrings in that stretch a little bit more by contracting the quads. So pull that foot back. Same arm, same leg. We're going to reach down. If you can't grab the foot, that's fine. You can grab the ankle, grab the calf, grab the knee, whatever. Everybody's got a starting point. As long as you stretch, you're going to become more flexible over time. You'll be able to reach further and further. But don't try to reach further at the cost of putting your toes down or at the cost of bending your knee. So you shouldn't be like this to stretch. It's doing nothing. You're not getting a good stretch. Straighten that leg out. If you're stiff and tight and all you can do is this, that's fine. You got to start somewhere. So pull back. Leg is totally straight. We're going to hold that stretch for 60 seconds. Same arm, same leg. Drop the head down. Chin tuck, head down. You don't want that head up. You're going to strain those muscles in the back of your neck. Keep that head down and relax. Nice deep breaths. Don't let that foot start dropping. Okay? It's tempting, I know, but don't let it happen. Keep that foot back, head down. You want to do proper stretching. There's actually some steps that you need to be following to stretch correctly. I know stretching seems real basic, but it's very effective, especially if you do it correctly. If you want to, you could take both hands, grab onto your arm, drop that head down, and relax. Those hamstrings get real tight, especially if you drive. If you commute, if you sit at a desk all day, if you're sitting a big majority of your day, you're gonna get overactive hamstrings. Your hamstrings are always right here in this shortened, contracted position. So they're gonna get shorter and tighter and tighter. It's gonna create a muscle imbalance, which can create injuries for you as well. So we're gonna switch sides. This knee's bent, this knee is extended. Pull that foot back, flex that quad. I have my right leg stretching, so I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to grab my foot. Drop my head down and hold. If I want a deeper stretch, I can take my other hand and I can reach down as well. Grab onto my forearm or my wrist, whatever. Once again, if you're not flexible, this is okay. All you can reach is here because your hamstrings are so tight. This is okay. You just got to stretch more often. Maybe even incorporate some foam rolling. You can grab your shin, or your foot if you are flexible. I was not always this flexible, but I stretch very consistently now, so I've become more flexible. Although I still have a long way to go, but I have come a long way. So we're making some good progress here by being consistent. Consistency is key. Time, very good. Very last stretch. We're going to go into stretch for your quads using the ball. So first we're going to stretch our right quad. So we're going to move the ball over to the left side as we stretch our right quad. Basically just using the ball here to stabilize on this one. So from here, we're going to, this one might be, I notice this is a tight stretch for a lot of people. So we're going to bring those hips forwards and we're going to grab on to the ankle. So grabbing onto that ankle, dropping those hips forwards, chest up, shoulders back. Okay, so this is a great stretch for your quads. This one might be a little tight. So once again, use the ball for stability. Drop those hips forwards. Bend that knee. Reach back and hold. Chest up, shoulders back. This one's really good for the quads. Even stretches your hips out as well. Good arch in the back. If you don't hunch forwards, try not to. Use that ball to balance, stabilize, breathe and relax. Once again, 30 to 60-second hold. Time. And we're going to switch sides. Ball comes to the right side. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand on the ball. We're going to reach back. Grab that foot and hold. So it helps me to reach back if I bend down a little bit and then follow my knee and then crawl my fingertips back. Chest up, shoulders back. It always feels nice after a good leg workout or before the leg workout, at the end of the leg workout. It feels great. I like this one once again because it stretches your hips out. Make sure this foot is not too far back. Get that foot out in front. You really want to get a good stretch in your hips. Once again, if you drive, you commute, you have a job where you sit at a desk all day, your hip flexors are going to get really tight. Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that like button down below if you're enjoying this video. Time. Very good. So these are 4 different stretches, 60 seconds each. So it's literally, once you learn these stretches, it's going to take you, let's say you do 30 seconds each stretch. That's 2 minutes of stretching, right? Or it's a little bit more actually. So 30 seconds, right side chest, 30 seconds, left side chest. That's 1 minute. So it's about 4 minutes of stretching total. So 4 minutes upper body stretch and lower body stretch. So you're stretching 2 muscles of the upper body, 2 of the lower body, 4 minutes or less. Okay, so you definitely can make time for that in your routine. If you don't have time, do that at the bare minimum. Okay, so make sure you subscribe and hit that like button down below. Jeremy Scott.